Hey all. So I like playing with elimination drills in guitar. I found that they've been very useful. And here's one that I kind of figured out here that's very interesting. And it is just a limited portion of the neck for any mode of the C major scale, for instance. So basically, just to go quickly, if you start here on the 10th fret and just hit these two notes here, and just keep going down, same two frets, with no shift or anything like that, those notes are all in the C major scale. Those two notes. And you can see this, by, let's try a 3-note per string for the C major. So, all these notes are on these two frets are all in the C major. And, if you think about it, if they're in C major, they have to be in every mode of the C major as well. So, you can do a mixolydian. G mixolydian does this. So the goal for a limitation drill is to limit yourself to something. It could be limit yourself to one string or one small shape of the major scale, or 4 notes. I've done those types of things. And so this limitation is to play to a backing track, in C major or mixolydian. Let's see if I can find some backing tracks here. Let's see. Here's some. Just using these two frets or these two notes on these strings. And when I play, I'll probably bend, and some people will say, those aren't the same, just two notes, you bent it, so you did this one, or you did this one. Or if I slide, they go, oh, well, you hit this one in between. No. There's such thing as the spirit of a limitation drill and the pedantry of a limitation drill. So, literally, what if I hit 2 notes at once? A double stop. Oh, you said only you could just use those. Well, I am using those notes. So you can do double stops or slides, vibrato. You can do dyads. So I'm going to do that, play a little bit of a major backing track and also a mixolydian backing track, just to see how it sounds, and try to keep to these, between these two frets right here. So let's see, let's do a major. Let's see, this one is called Rock Pop Backing Track in C Major by T Guitar. Play this a little bit. So, as you can see, even though every single one of these notes are diatonic to the key of C, and I'm playing over a C backing track, there's that 1, 5, 6, 4 backing track. It's a C, G, A minor, and F, so it's a 1, 5, 6, 4. Some notes sound better than other notes. All diatonic, but some of them just don't quite work. So part of this is, put on the backing track for like 20 minutes and figure out which notes sound good over what parts, All the roots that we're playing with in this are in this. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 are in there. 1, 2, and then 4 is in there. 5. All the notes that are in the scale are represented here. So, but some of them just sound weird, and so you're like, okay, so look at the chord progression. Say, okay, well, if it's around C, we can, root here. Here's the 2. We can bend up to the minor third for bluesy, or the major third. If we go to G, well, where's the G here? Well, what is this? This is a G right here, so you can hit the root there and do the same thing. A minor, where's the A? Right here. Here's the F. So you have all the root notes, so why not go for them and see how they go? And some of these sound pretty good. You can do this. These cross double stops. Out of order sequences. Right, next let's try Mixolydian, see how that sounds. In the Mixolydian, well, you have the flat 7s and stuff like that. And again, because all the notes in the C major are represented here, that means that all the notes of the Mixolydian are representative. The D Dorian, all of them are in there. The E Lydian. So let's see what the Mixolydian track sounds like. And this is G Mixolydian backing track, Groove in Mode 5 by Quist. Quist is one of my favorite backing tracks. Them and Now You Shred or let's see, they are now Alpha Jams. Oh, there's 2 channels for that, and Elevated Jam tracks are pretty good. So here's one by Quist, and boy, this one's old. This is like 12 years, so this is one of his early ones. Let's see how it sounds. 1, 2, 3. Yep, this is a 2-note vamp here. And so again, when you do this, you want to think to yourself, okay, so what notes sound good, you know? Are there any particular notes that are, you know, useful for, oh, it's my cat saying hello. She's going to hop up here and cause trouble, so I'm going to say, no, you want to go that way. So, you know, this is a Mixolydian, so you want to emphasize the G flat 7 here, right? So if this is G, well, this is the flat 7 right here, which so this is the flat 7. So let's try that, emphasizing that note. And as you're doing this, you can say, okay, well, that note would sound nice right there, you know. That's the third. Well, the third is down here, but, you know, oh, a little out of intonation there. No, natural 7 won't sound very good there, and it's also out of the little region that I have. So, you know, cool thing about limitation drills like this is that you're limiting yourself to, you know, a very small subset of what you're trying to learn, and then you have to think within it. And if you limit yourself to like one string, well, then your usual robotic fingers don't really do their robotic things anymore. You kind of have to think about what you're trying to do. Same thing here. Well, some of them work, you know, work, but then when you get up here, well, can't just go. You have to think. You have to find out where that note would be and hunt for it. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to find, you know, limitation drill like this. This one's actually pretty cool. You know, I'll just sit down, close my eyes, because I don't have to keep them open, and just listen. Well, I messed up right there. I have to keep to this part right here. How do I get that don, da, don? I want to hit this note right here, right? That's a B, right? So I got to find out where the B is. Well, there's a B right there. You know, it's a different octave, so it doesn't sound quite right, but you know, it's still there. Play a little bit more and then head on out. Well, anyways, have a good night.